Majesties, invite into their presence His Excellency, Master Maximilian de Zauberer, Master of Defense.
Your Majesties, I wish to once again beg a boon.
Speak this boon. If it is a right and proper thing, and within our power, we shall grant.
I ask that you this day elevate my provost, Ælfwine Pyttel.
I presume to the master, your defense.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Very good. That is well within our power, and it's clearly a right and proper thing. Yes, call Ælfwine into our presence.
Their Majesties summon before them Lord Ælfwine Pyttel.
Your Majesties, lords and ladies, pray attend. Behold, Warder Ælfwine Pyttel comes forth, before peers and populace, and his rightful king and queen to hear their words and attend upon their wishes. Yes, still with many weapons, essentially the sword, which is the queen of weapons. His words are courteous and not prone to anger. His bearing is courtly. His armament shines. His buckler is a shield to the innocent and a study of the walls of attack. His hands are industrious, having labored long and hard in service to those who follow the way of the rapier. His sword is known and feared throughout these lands, having traveled many roadways to engage worthy opponents upon the list and to fight the enemies of their majesties in the Eastern War. Behold!
Company advance.
And your Majesties, if you could just indulge me for a minute. Ælfwine is my second provost to be elevated to the Master of Defense. My first provost, Michael McKee, I gave him a special gift, and I would not want Ælfwine to feel neglected and not also get himself a special gift.
Ælfwine is free. That was a fulsome display. Is there a royal peer that can speak for Ælfwine?
There is, Your Majesty, my apologies.
See this wire? You are right under it.
Your Majesties, may I address your populace?
Yes, you may.
I am Count Ulrich of the Mist, 97th King of the Mid-Realm, Knight of the Society, and I would speak for Ælfwine. I met Ælfwine on the field of combat, where I witnessed him not be chosen to be a champion, but to take it at the point of a sword. And in that moment, I knew that he had prowess. And over the time, I had the pleasure to watch his other skills and his other abilities. And I watched them be noble and generous and proud and humble at the same time. He stood by my side. He has stood by the side of many. He has been a member of this kingdom. He has been a hero of this kingdom. And Your Majesties, he is my peer.
Thank you. Member of the chivalry available.
Yes, Your Majesty, there is. I'm Duke Edmund of Hartford, Knight of the Society, and the privilege of speaking to Ælfwine's chivalry falls to me. In the society, the word chivalry means a conglomeration of many things. Prowess on the field. Ælfwine is a fierce swordsman. Service. He has marshaled. He has worked events. He has done what a peer does to serve the society. His appreciation for the arts and sciences. Woodworking, leatherworking, baking, cooking. Your Majesty, he makes a snickerdoodle that I would sell you out for. Your Majesty, this man loves his kingdom. He loves his society. He will be and is an excellent peer. He is my peer.
Thank you, Your Grace. member of the Order of the Laurel that will speak for Ælfwine.
Your Majesties, I am Alicia, Baroness of Ælfwine. I've been asked to read a letter from Mistress Eva von Albrecht, who could not be here today. So if you'll indulge me, I'd like to read that letter. Greetings unto their Royal Majesties and the populace of the Middle Kingdom. I, Eva von Albrecht, companion of the Order of the Laurel, wish to convey my testimony of the skills of Ælfwine in the arts and science, even though I am not able to be there today. Ælfwine has achieved some renown in our area for his mead making, and he gives of his products quite generously. He has shared it with us for wedding receptions and many events over the years. He is probably most known for his woodworking skills. He has produced finely finished boxes, some with carving, but all useful and attractive. For those of us who do fiber arts, he has produced small notions like thread binders and yarn holders. Our Penzig camp has had the advantage of his skills in the breakdown of furniture that adds to the medieval ambiance. The sturdy pallets for the washing area are also his labors. Fighters and fencers are now familiar with the portable towers he built to add new melee scenarios at events. He transports them to and from events near and far, setting them up on the field and breaking them back down again. Hardly anyone in our area and the rapier community has not enjoyed the work of Ælfwine's hands in some capacity. His skills have added to the enjoyment of the populace for decades, and for all this I commend him to your Majesties. In service, Mistress Eva von Albrecht.
And a member of the Order of the Pelican.
That would be me. Even though I've known Ælfwine for decades and could go on with stories forever, I do appreciate your Majesty's time and everybody else's time. So I'll keep this brief. Ælfwine is a true asset to the SCA community. He's always willing to help out. He's always looking for ways to make things better. He is a natural-born organizer. He has a knack for seeing the big picture and breaking it down into manageable tasks. He is great at delegating and motivating others. He's always had a plan to get things done. Ælfwine has been a group baronial regional rapier marshal. It's rare in these 25 years that he has not been in one of those roles. Ælfwine has been instrumental in organizing camps, not just his own, at Penzig. He's helped set up and tear down camps. He's a talented woodworker, and he's shared his skills by providing free woodworking plans online across the known world. These plans have helped people all over the world create their own beautiful and functional pieces. In short, Ælfwine is a constant and efficient servant of the SCA community. He's always willing to lend a helping hand and is always looking for ways to make things better. I highly recommend him as a peer.
We are moved by and appreciative of all the testimony you have heard today. There is one critical inquiry that we must make. Summon our Order of Defense.
Masters and mistresses of defense, present yourselves before their Majesties.
Noble lords and ladies, is in your estimation, is Ælfwine worthy of induction into your order?
Aye.
Ælfwine, right mindful of your prowess in the art of defense and responsive to the wishes of your peers, we are resolved to create you a Master of Defense. Know that to wear the collar of a Master of Defense is to hold a sacred trust, that the obligations of peerage will demand your order, your efforts every moment of your life. A Master of Defense must be honorable in all things, bearing with courage all trials and tribulations. A Master of Defense must love virtue above himself, bearing with courage, being willing to sacrifice himself in its defense. A Master of Defense must ever be mindful of the power of his weapon, tempering its use with mercy and forbearing unwarranted violence. A Master of Defense must love his kingdom and his province, and fulfill most faithfully his feudal duties to his baron and his king. His word must be dependable beyond doubt or question, and he must never flee from the face of his foes. He must be generous to all, and always and everywhere. He must be the guardian of the just and the right. The laws of the society and the customs of the kingdom require that a master possess exceptional prowess, as you have demonstrated upon the field. That a master must be courteous, as you have shown yourself to be, and as these noble peers have attested. And that a master be loyal to his kingdom and the society. Do you then desire to accept the burden of this peerage?
I do.
This is the legacy medallion of Penamere, first worn by myself, then Fergus Buchanan, then Master Lucian Featherstone, then Michael McKay, now on to Ælfwine.
Take from our hands this symbol of your nobility and token of our esteem. Wear it proudly that all may recognize your skills and your service as we have acknowledged it this day. Your sword. Bear your sword with skill, so disposing your heart to goodness that you never use it to injure anyone unjustly, but always to defend the just and the right. Your coat. Wear this coat as an outward token of your new station. Understand there is a pauldron. Wear this pauldron as an outward token of your new station. And you will have your oath of fealty.
Here's to our fealty and do homage to the crown of the Middle Kingdom. To the crown of the Middle Kingdom.
Ever stand in its defense.
To ever stand in its defense.
Facing my foes with courage and honor.
Facing my foes with courage and honor.
Protecting the innocent.
Protecting the innocent.
Mindful of mercy.
Mindful of mercy.
Obedient to my liege lord.
Obedient to my liege lord.
Guardian of the just and the right.
Guardian of the just and the right.
Thus swear I.
Thus swear I, Ælfwine Pyttel.
This do we hear, shall never forget, nor fail to reward that which is given. Fealty with love, service with honor, and oath breaking with justice. In remembrance of oaths given and received. In remembrance of your lineage and your obligations. Be thou a good master. Rise. Accept this blow and no other.
Attend the words of Dom, King by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Anne-Marie, our Queen. Once our champion and ever our pride, here now is Ælfwine Pyttel, steward, builder, and ranger. His courtesy shines in attending to those in need. His chivalry, a staunch protection for those in harm's way, and his skill with a blade, a well-honed and hard-won triumph. We do here recognize him a master of defense of the society, to be in all places of honor, numbered a peer of our realm, done by our hands this 29th day of April, Anno Societatis 57.
Lords and ladies, we present you the newest member of our Order of Defense.
For Master Ælfwine!